So this is a video I've wanted to make for about a year now, but I've never had the confidence to do it. So let's go. Hey guys, it's Sid the Kid here, and I'm gonna be talking about something very sensitive to me, you, and many others around the world. And that is obesity. I'm gonna talk about kind of what it's like growing up with obesity and how it is. Just gonna lay out the truth for you. Well, at least what I believe is the truth. For many of you new to my life, or new to my channel, or whatever, I'm a lot skinnier than what I used to be. I used to weigh 325 pounds. I'm now down 162, I think. Yes, I'm still overweight, but like I used to wear 3X in shirts. Now I wear a larger medium. As you can see, I'm not as like big. Also, if I'm like shifting around, it's because I broke my leg, kind of. But that's why I'm like this, you know. Let me get back in the frame. So, I understand, I'm not being hypocritical, I've been in these people's shoes. So let's start. So, growing up overweight was the worst part of my life, honestly. It made me hate myself. I was left out, made fun of, never had a date to the dance, and never had many friends, or really any friends. Still don't, but that's fine. That's cause my attitude. I always thought I have a big heart, so I'm happy, so I'm fine on that. Well, let's fast forward into high school. Being overweight, best friend at the time, she was like a she was like a size 3'0", like super small. She'd always be like, oh, I'm so fat, and then there's me wearing like a size 26, like can't even fit through a doorway. And yeah, being overweight, you may have a giant heart, but nothing, like the world doesn't care about that. I learned no matter how fancy stuff I had, no matter if I had the new iPhone, the new tablet, the new computer, the new this, the new that, it didn't matter. That didn't make me friends. I was still fat, I was still unattractive, and I was still trash to society. And no matter how much my mom told me I was beautiful, it didn't get rid of the fat that was consuming and killing my body. Being bigger isn't beautiful. It is awful, depressing, and makes you feel like garbage. I couldn't play sports. I couldn't ride fair rides. I couldn't go prom dress shopping with my friends. I was garbage. I couldn't do anything but sit in my house. I could barely fit behind my truck wheel to drive. But pretty much being overweight, you're nothing. That's how society is. I used to believe size didn't matter, but it was until my aunt died, and she died of obesity. She was my best friend in the whole world, and honestly, she'd do anything for me. This really opened my eyes, because this lady, who used to be tiny, just let the weight take over. And then she got so big, she couldn't save herself, and the depression got her, and everything just took over. She'd do anything for me, and I always took the love for granted. She would buy me anything, she'd give me as much love as she gave me all of her love all the time. She was amazing. She was so genuine, and I started to kind of bully her before she died, and I feel like shit for it daily. Sorry for the language, I do. I stopped hugging her, I stopped giving her kisses when I'd leave, I stopped, deleted her off Facebook, like, because I thought I was better than her, but I wasn't. I was on the same path, but at a younger age. I changed because of her. I didn't want to die before my mom or older sister. I didn't want them to have to bury me in the ground. That's not fair to them. Or die before I got to have children, or get married, or hold my own grandchildren, or hold my own niece or nephew. I didn't want to die before that. The weight was going to kill me, and I didn't understand when I was younger that being overweight isn't beautiful. But it was that day at her funeral I realized I was going to die unless I changed myself. When I was, fast forward now to about a year ago, when I was finally able to buy jeans that I got from Hot Topic, I cried. Not having to go into a plus size store is probably the best thing that's ever happened in my life. I learned being overweight isn't good, and it isn't beautiful. Your physical appearance is not beautiful. I mean that in the least not rude way, but it's not. Like, you think this stuff right here is beautiful? It's not. It looks like absolute shit. And like, yeah, I just showed that, and I'm gonna get hate for it. And that's fine, because that's who I am. And if you saw a picture before, you'd be like, damn, that's change. That's progress. That's someone who cares about their life. I know this isn't a popular thing, and everyone's like, oh, fuck society. Society doesn't matter. Well, it does. We live in society that we can't change. So here's my unpopular opinion that you guys can all hate on me for. Being overweight isn't okay. It is not acceptable. It is not beautiful. I wish I would have known that sooner, so I would have been popular in high school, so I would have friends in life. But I didn't. And that's fine. But just so you know, I'm not being hypocritical, but being overweight isn't beautiful. If you have a good heart, good, but like, you're going to die if you're obese. Simple as that. And I don't want to die. I don't want you to die. I don't want anyone to die of that, because it's awful. I just don't. Losing all this weight has allowed me to have the best summer of my life. Being more attractive, I guess. I'm now dating an awesome guy. Like, life has fallen into place and things are going better. And I think it's because I lost the weight, if you want an honest opinion. But thank you guys for watching this. You guys can message me on any of my social media, which is below. I'm sorry if it's an unpopular opinion or it hurt your feelings, but I have to speak the truth, because life sucks and society sucks, but honesty's the one thing we have. So thank you for watching. Rest in peace, Aunt Kelly. Thank you for everyone that supported me on my journey as of now. I'd look at myself in the mirror in the camera. Bye guys, thank you for watching.